Sir, as people are joining, we'll start in 2 minutes.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, sir. शुक्रिया. चलिए ओके
I understand the staff of the calling as but the roster is that mathematics okay जाना तो पढ़ना है दो से कब तक एक घंटे करना फिर आते मेरे को पता वो एक घंटा खाली करना कोई बात नहीं
Sir, as everybody has joined, so we would like to start the session. A very good morning to one and all present here. Before we start the session, I would request everyone to kindly keep themselves on mute. You can post your questions in the chat window from where our team will select the questions considering the time constraint. We will try to answer a few questions. On behalf of RGCMS, I, Rashmi Narvate, welcome you all to this faculty development program on an integrated approach to reviewing your paper, leveraging the power of citation tools and ChatGPT. Rajiv Gandhi College of Management Studies is a NAC A-grade college. Is a NAC A-grade accredited institute situated in Ghansoli, Navi Mumbai. We RGCMS exist under the Ginister Trust, that is Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Education, Science and Technology Research Trust, whose founder president is Honorable Shri Vittal Rao Jadhav ji. He has played a pivotal role in establishment of various educational trusts across Maharashtra, namely MGM Institute and Marathwada Mitra Mandal Pune. Under his leadership, Ginister Trust has established more than 30 educational institutes all over the Maharashtra in various fields like management, engineering, agricultural, biotechnology, and research, etc. Particularly at our Ghansoli campus, Ginister Trust successfully runs two of its brainchild, that is Srimati Indira Gandhi College of Engineering, which is established in 1993, and Rajiv Gandhi College of Management Studies, which was established in 2009. Under the leadership of our Honorable Chairman and Honorable Managing Trustee member, Ms. Ashwini Jadhav. Today we have with us Dr. S.B. Kishor, Head of Computer Science Department in Sardar Patel Mahavidyalaya. He is also the chairman of the Computer Science Board, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. Dr. Kishor is double PhD holder in professional subjects that includes computer science and management. He has written 73 books, including 17 international publications, and with the re-edition, the figure goes up to 121 books. Many of his books includes as textbook reference books in various courses and universities. So far, he has been accredited with 5 patents, including Australian patents. Under his guidance, 14 researchers have been awarded PhD and 6 scholars have been awarded MPhil. Dr. Kishore has trained more than 12,000 PhD research scholars and faculty members on the topic of ICT, research, citation tool, and plagiarism. During COVID-19, he has uploaded more than 225 videos on teaching aids for faculty, academics, research, and other utility videos on his YouTube channel, which received lack of views across 38 countries. To honor his dedication and determination for his work, Dr. Kishore has been awarded many prestigious awards, including Ideal Teacher Award in 2016 of Gondwana University, Gadchiroli, Distinguished HOD 2017 of Computer Science in India, Shikshan Ratna 2019 of Zero Mile Nagpur, Best Faculty Development for Online Teaching during COVID-19 of IESA and Executive Teacher Award in 2021 from SSM Mandal, Chandrapur. He is also holder of Indian Book of Records 2015 for writing maximum books in computer science. Sir, I may now request you to kindly take over this session. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for this brief introduction. First of all, let me thank all the management committee members and the director, Dr. Dinesh Bankar. And with your kind permission, I will start my session. I hope that my screen is visible to one and all. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So once again, welcome to one and all. In the today's sessions, we are going to discuss about a few important topics related to the research, of course, using a ChatGPT tool, and then we will discuss about Copilot tool, and we will also include some of the, what you can say that extension, okay, that is going to help while doing a research. So overall, we are going to discuss on topic and integrated approach to reviewing your paper. Okay, we will also discuss a tool where you will be able to review your own paper. You will be able to review your own paper. Okay. So these are the things that we are going to discuss in our today's session. What is research, intro to ChatGPT, then a difference between Google versus ChatGPT. Then we will discuss a practical session. The entire session will be based on the practical. Then features and tips, and finally, we are going to discuss about the references, some of the things. Now, what is research? May I know, any one of you, please unmute yourself and give the answer. Any one of you. Yes, what is research?
Sir, it is about probing new things.
Okay, good. Any other? Yes, be interactive with me, no issue at all.
Trying to find the solution.
Yes.
Trying to find the solution for a particular problem.
That's good. Any
Or a
other?
problem statement maybe.
Yeah, that's good. Any other? So there are hundreds of definitions that you may find on the website and elsewhere in the books and so on. Now, being a teacher of computer science, my definition is very simple. Okay, it is simply a collection of input, then process that input, and finally get an what output. So research is what? Simply a collection of input. Now, what do you mean by here input? Here input means for me, it is nothing but the primary data, which you may collect in the form of interviews, surveys, or experiment. Using that method, you may collect what? Primary data, or it is simply a secondary data in the forms of books, chapters, referring certain journals, newspaper, etc., through which you are collecting what? Certain data. Now, your data may be a qualitative oriented or it may be a quantitative oriented. And finally, you are doing what? You are referring certain reviews or review of literature. It means you are simply referring certain sources in order to collect the information for your research. It means in order to start your research, what is the basic step? First of all, you need to collect your input. Okay, so the input means what? These are nothing but the sources of data. And once you have collected the input, the next one is what? Evaluation of that input or study that input. Okay, that is what I am calling a process about the topic of your research work of a certain discipline or subject domain. Now, how you are going to process this data? Again, you are going to follow a various methods, okay, depending upon what your quality or depending upon your type of data. It means if your data is something like quantitative data, you may follow what? A statistical analysis or thematic analysis. If it is experiment for science students, they may follow what different types of method in order to carry out their research work. It is the process for me. And finally, what is ultimate goal to generate output? That output should that a new concept is generated once you have performed your research. So, new and relevant important output that is used to the society. Now, how you are going to make so by paper panel, that is how you are making sure that whatever the research that you have done is worth. Okay. So in short, we can say that research is what? It is nothing but the simply a input, process, and output. Now, overall purpose of any research is what? To generate a new concept. To generate a new concept which is simple to use. Observe this particular smartwatch. It consists of or it embedded with many features. Okay, so this is nothing but what? One of the innovation. Now, what are the tools that you may follow while doing a research? There are a number of tools are available based on your requirement. For writing purpose, you may follow something like MS Word, or there may be something like Google Doc or LaTeX or some other tools depending upon your discipline that you may follow. So over a period of time, we are following a different types of tools for our work. For example, when you want to manage your references, in that case, you may follow Margin Note or Zotero or RefWork, EndNote, and so on. Okay. When you are talking about referencing the certain index in order to collect your data, you may follow Google Scholar or Springer or something like that, ResearchGate, etc. And finally, when you want to collect a certain data for certain analysis, so it means collecting the information. For that purpose, you may Google Form or SurveyMonkey and so on. So over a period of time, you may find that there are n number of tools that you need to follow while doing your research. Now, question arises, why we need one more tool? And best tool is what? You can say it is nothing but what? Google. Google gives the answer for all. We have Google gives what? The answer for all your queries. Now, question arises, whether Google is really giving the answer to you or it is simply giving a list of sources to you. Okay, it is not going to give any kind of answer. It is simply listing the various sources, and from that sources, what you are doing? You are extracting the information. From that sources, you need to extract the information. Google is not going to give any kind of answer for your question. It is simply listing the various sources for your question. Okay, and from that sources, you need to refer all those sources in order to get a proper answer for your question. Okay, now, if there is any other solution for this, yes, we have a new tool called as now ChatGPT. Okay, so now discuss about ChatGPT. Over a period of time, you may have noted down various popular apps. Okay, for example, when you are talking about Netflix, it took almost 3.5 years in order to get a membership of 1 million users. So 1 million users means what? It is almost 10 lakh users. Okay, so it took 3.5 years in order to have a membership of 1 million users. And when we are talking about Facebook, it took almost 10 months. Okay, and finally, when we are talking about ChatGPT, within 5 days, it crossed a membership of 1 million users. So you can understand now the popularities of this particular app. Okay, and 100 million active users within only 2 months. Within 2 months, more than 100 active users are there on this particular ChatGPT, and every day, almost 2 to 3 million users are joining this particular app. So that is what the popularity of this particular app called as ChatGPT. Now, what is ChatGPT? It was launched in the year 2023. I'm talking about ChatGPT version 4. Okay. though it has been launched in 2022, but ChatGPT version 4 has been launched in 2023 by a company called as OpenAI. Okay, so now remember, ChatGPT is one of the tool under the OpenAI. ChatGPT is one of the tool under the OpenAI. OpenAI may have various other tools that we will discuss during the session. Now, ChatGPT is what? It is the 4th generation generative pre-trained transformer. It means like our children learn something whenever you say something. By that, what your children are doing, they are learning through you. Similarly, the ChatGPT tools does what? It is learning from all the questions that we are asking to it. It means our questions are what? It is nothing but simply a set of data for it in order to interact with us. So it is a chat box and can answer any question that you can think. ChatGPT is what? It is simply a chat box where you need to ask certain question, and for that question, it will give what? A elaborative answer. So you can chat like a normal. It means day-to-day conversion जैसे हम करते हैं वैसे आप conversion ChatGPT के साथ कर सकते हैं without any problems. We will discuss all these things during our practical session. Nothing to worry. Within 5 minutes, we are going to start our practical session. Now, question arises: who is contributing to this ChatGPT and how it is answering the questions to your how it is answering your questions? Okay, so for that purpose, it requires what? A small amount of input text to generate a large volume of relevant and sophisticated machine-generated text. Okay, it is collecting the information from the various sources, and from that sources, it is giving its answer to your question. Now, you can also help ChatGPT to improve its answer by giving a responses like approval or disapproval. If you didn't like any kind of answer, you can give what? A disapproval symbol. It means it will further work on that particular question, and it may come with certain new answer for you in future. Okay, it means you will help. It is possible for you to help a ChatGPT to improve itself. It means you will be able to contribute. And if you didn't like the answer of any question, you can also regenerate the response as many as time you want. Okay, suppose that you have asked a certain question, and if you didn't like the answer of that question, so you can also ask ChatGPT to regenerate an answer. It means you can also ask, मुझे ये आंसर इस तरह से नहीं चाहिए, मुझे और कुछ चाहिए. So it is able to give that answer. Now question arises, from which sources it is giving the answer. Now, for your kind information, as of now, more than 130 trillions of sources are available on internet. So what do you mean by trillion? It is nothing but the 1 lakh crore. 1 trillion is equal to 1 lakh crore. So there are more than 130 trillions of sources of data are available on the internet in the form of what? Website, article, images, video, social media posts, and so on. Okay, having a different data types. So out of that, ChatGPT is right up now, as of now, it is using 51,000 crore of sources real time. And again, what is the limitation? You will be able to ask the question only in English, and whatever the answer that you are going to get, that will be in a textual format only. Remember, in ChatGPT, you are going to get the answer in textual format only. There are certain other tools where you may get the images under the OpenAI concept itself. Okay, but when you are discussing about ChatGPT, you will get all the answer in textual format. But you will be able to convert that answer in a different languages. A question arises whether it is creating creativity of a person. So my answer is differ. Okay, it is simply a tool. It is not a brain of computer. It is simply a tool. Now, how you are going to use this particular tool, that depends whether it is going to kill your creativity or not. Okay. Now we will discuss a difference between Google and ChatGPT. So what is Google? Google is what? Simply a website, and it is simply a search engine. Okay, where you can ask a certain question. For example, if you are asking a question, what is the review paper? It may give a list of sources for you. It is not giving the exact answer, what is the review paper. It is simply giving what? A list of sources. And now you need to click on this particular source, and in order to get what? A proper answer, or the answer that you are looking. Again, remember, it is giving what? Simply a list of sources, not any exact answer for your question. Okay, and here each query is what? It's a new one. In Google, each query is what? New one. For example, if your first question is what is review paper, and if your second question is write its advantage. So it is not going to give the advantages of review paper. Okay? अगर हम गूगल में पहला क्वेश्चन देते हैं व्हाट इज रिव्यू पेपर और सेकंड क्वेश्चन देते हैं हम व्हाट इज इट्स एडवांटेज, तो आपको एडवांटेज रिव्यू पेपर के बारे में नहीं बता देगा. क्यों नहीं बताएगा? बिकॉज here each and every question or query is what? It's new for it. Okay, it is not related. While in ChatGPT, each new query is related to the earlier question. It means, suppose हमारा पहला क्वेश्चन है what is review paper और सेकंड हम पूछते हैं कि what are its advantage, so it will give what the advantages of review paper. It means it automatically understand कि भाई advantage किसका है, so it is nothing but the review of paper का. So we can say that Google is work on the concept of what? Extraction, data extraction, while ChatGPT works on the concept of data generation. That is what the basic difference between these two. Okay? Now it's time to start with a practical. I hope that यहाँ तक किसी को कोई doubt नहीं है. Okay? So now what you need to do? Simply type openai.com on your browser. Simply type openai.com on your browser. It may be Mozilla, it may be Google Chrome, it may be Microsoft Edge, no issue. You may follow any kind of browser. Simply type openai.com on browser. The moment you will type openai.com over there, you need to scroll little bit and you will find a ChatGPT. Observe that it is showing you all the products of OpenAI like ChatGPT, Dial 2, Whisper, and so on. These are some of the other tools under OpenAI. Now we are concentrating on what? ChatGPT. So simply click on ChatGPT. You will get a screen something like this. And here you need to click on try ChatGPT. Here you need to click on what? Try ChatGPT. Before clicking on that, it may ask you a question to sign up. Okay. So for sign up, you need only what? You need only the email address. Simply specify your email address and you will be able to access what? A ChatGPT. Now, the moment you click on here, try ChatGPT, you will get a screen something like this. You may call it a layout or dashboard of your ChatGPT. Okay. Observe in the dashboard itself, it is showing you what? The limitation, then its capabilities, and how you can ask the question to your ChatGPT. These are some of the examples that it has been listed over here. So you may follow this example in order to get a proper answer from the ChatGPT. So observe that it is showing what? A limitation on its front page, that is dashboard. In order to start any kind of new conversion, you need to simply click on new ChatGPT. Okay. And all your old conversation with the ChatGPT, you may found over here. Okay. So you will be also able to open the earlier conversation simply by double clicking over here. Okay, in order to access your earlier conversation, and if you want to delete, you can also delete your conversation. Okay, no issue at all. So we will discuss working on a night schedule. According to that, you may change what? A mode. So this is what a layout of ChatGPT. Now, and this is the most important part. This is what? A query box or input box where you are going to ask your question. Okay. Now it's a time to start a practical session. I hope that यहाँ तक किसी को कोई डाउट नहीं है. Yes. Okay. Simply type here openai.chat.com or chat openai.com, either anyway. किसी भी मेथड से करो. Any question यहाँ तक? Okay. Okay, thank you. So remember, this is what your dashboard or layout of your ChatGPT. Here you can start what? New conversation, and these are some of my earlier conversation. If you want to remove any one of them, no issue. Simply right click, simply click over here, and now select delete option, and then click right click in order to delete any kind of earlier conversation. Then this is what? A mode. Depending upon your light, you may follow any one of the mode. Now here we are going to ask a first question. This is what your query box. So there are n number of ways that you can ask a ChatGPT a question. So we will start. What are the stages? Assume that I'm a new to a PhD. I would like to know what are the stages that I need to follow while doing a research. What are the stages to do a PhD? Okay, this is my first question that I'm asking to my ChatGPT. Let's see what kind of answer it is giving. The stages to obtain the PhD Doctor Philosophy is choosing a research topic, admission to PhD program, coursework that you need to do, then research and dissertation that you need to prepare, and finally you need to defend your viva. Okay. Now assume that you didn't like this answer, you didn't like this stages. So simply click on regenerate a response. So it comes with what? A new set of, it is going to give the answer in a different way. Okay, at any moment you will be able to stop. Now observe that it is giving 8 points, while in earlier answer it has given only 6 points. Okay. Now assume that you want to do a certain research on, say, right now you are not aware what are the topics that have been took place in your work. So how I am asking the question? List a title on a research topic. Say here within the quotation you need to specify the topic that you are looking for, a research topic. Okay, for example, I am looking for customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction in, say, okay, rather than saying geo, okay, we will do one thing, simple one. Because it may create a controversy. So let's simple topic, Ramayana. I would like to have a certain titles, research topic on a topic, say Ramayana. Okay, the topic is now the comparative analysis of Ramayana with Mahabharata, that is Asia, the significance of Vanara army in Ramayana, and so on. It is listed. Okay, I want more. Show me more. Okay. So I want certain more topics on that particular. So it is our issue. Now, the significance of friendship in Ramayana. Okay, we will take this one. Or the representation of animal in Ramayana, the study of symbolism. And now I would like to know the abstract for this. I would like to generate the abstract for this particular topic. Okay, so you got and what certain answer over here, abstract. I'll need a little bit elaboration. So elaborate it, say up to 500 words, 300 words. Okay, it is giving the answers. So you need to refer all those things one by one, one by one. Okay. Now I'm saying in 50 words only. So it means what? We got what track. Okay, now I would like to have what is the references for this. So in text citation for the topic. Now observe that यहाँ पे आपको answer properly नहीं मिल रहा. Okay, it is showing what the list of various styles that are available for in-text citation. Okay, now what you can do? Again select say introduction on a topic with citation. Okay, now it is giving what a citation. The date has been not defined over here. Okay, now give me the references for this. Not only the citation, but I also need the references. Observe that what it is saying. As the original source of representation of animals in the Ramayana, study of symbol methodology was not provided. Is not provided. The date has been not provided for this. Now, what is the research gap in this particular topic so that I can highlight that parameters. Now it is giving me what? A list of research gaps so that I can think on this particular parameter and I am able to start my what? A research work. So that I am able to concentrate on my research work by considering this research gap. Okay. In most of the times, while doing a research, we are spending our time in review of literature. Most of the time that we are spending while doing a research is what? In order to find out what is the gap. Now you can use this kind of tools in order to reduce that time. You can use a ChatGPT in order to reduce that time. Okay. Then list some of the papers on the topic. Okay, it is listing some few papers for you. Now you can refer this particular research paper in order to find exactly the gap that has been specified. जो हमको यहाँ पे gap बताया था, वो gap सही में इस पेपर में है या नहीं है, ये हम क्या कर सकते हैं? ढूंढ सकते हैं. मतलब we will be able to refer only few papers rather than going through all the review of paper. So my suggestion is that you should follow this kind of tools for only a review of literature. Okay, it doesn't mean that it can't do any other thing. Now, okay, so these are some of the keywords through which someone else may be able to refer your paper. Now, assume that with this keyword, you are publishing your paper. So someone else may refer this keyword in order to refer your paper. Then, what kind of data collection technique I should follow for my topic name? Okay, it is saying the textual analysis. Okay, it means you need to read certain text and survey method by using the interviews of Hindu mythology or scholars of Hindu mythologies, then focus group. These are some of the techniques that you may follow in order to collect your data. Okay. Now, finally, what I can conclude by using this particular topic. it is giving me certain answers. Okay, a potential conclusion for the study could be that animal symbolism in the Ramayana plays a significant role in the conveying and spiritual and moral teaching in the Hindu mythology, and so on. The thing is that it is going to give the answer for all your questions. The thing is how you are asking the question. That is the most important and crucial part of this entire generation of the text. Okay, so in this way, you will be able to collect all sorts of your information for your work. Now we will see some of the missing questions, if there is any missing question. What are the stages of PhD? We have seen find a research topic, give me at least 5 titles, no, find the gap in the title, no problem. Can we investigate it more? Yes. What are the parameters is missing? That is what, nothing but the gap. Could you write the abstract? Yes, it has been done. Generate at least 7 important keywords. When you are specifying keyword, it will generate all the keyword. If you are restricting it, then you can also restrict it. Then write an introduction, give me at least 5 paper, no issue. Could you include the citation and how to collect the primary data? We have discussed. Now, translate is the part. Okay, I would like to translate the same answer, conclusion part, in say in Hindi. Translate in Hindi or any language, no issue at all. Okay, this is basically required to those people who are doing their research in Marathi medium, and it might be possible that their valuer are from other state who doesn't know Marathi. In that case, it is necessary that that particular student must submit their summary in English. So we can use such kind of tools in order to translate from Hindi to Marathi or Marathi to English. Okay, so in this way, we will be able to work with a ChatGPT. Now, any doubt up till now? किसी को कोई doubt? Now, here we will give one question. कि भाई ये topic पूछ सकते क्या? Now, say research topics on customer satisfaction in particular product, say mobile, using Bayesian network. Okay, let's see क्या आंसर आ रहा है. No. देखिए what क्या बोला उसने? Sure, I can help you to research topics. If there is anything specific you would like to me to do related this topic, I am saying no. Okay, so it is giving me what? The introduction. The customer satisfaction in mobile. Okay, हमको करना है कि एक्चुअली वहां पे किसी सब्सक्राइबर का नाम मेंशन करना जरूरी है कि भाई हम जियो बोलना चाहते हैं या BSNL बोलना चाहते हैं एंड सो ऑन. सो आई एम नॉट स्पेसिफाइड दैट, इंक्लूडिंग द रेफरेंसेस. देखिए यहाँ पे आपके सामने में क्या आ गया? रेफरेंसेस भी आ गए. Okay, so you can use this tool for your review of literature. Again, remember, because ultimate research is based on what? A data collection. आप जो data collect कर रहे हो उसके ऊपर आपका पूरा research है. So Google Chat is not a research. ChatGPT is not going to generate any kind of data for you. It is simply generating what? A text. So you can use this tool for review of literature and for other textual information, but it is not going to help you in order to generate a certain data for you. Okay. So after collecting the data, again, you can use this particular tool for other purpose. Now, what are the other things that you can do with this? Let us see. Kindly write a letter to principal or Liu to viewer. Let's see. It is generating what? The answer. To the principal, okay, application for the Liu, and then your messages and so on, blah, 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 and so on. Finally, that's all. It means you'll be able to do any kind of things. You can ask any kind of question to your ChatGPT. Okay, let's say one more example. My wife wanted to cook certain potato dish. So kindly provide me a latest dish. Okay, day-to-day conversion. Simply day-to-day conversion. Okay. So dish का नाम क्या बोला उसने? Hasselback potatoes, something like that. Even I have not heard this word. Okay. So it is giving all the ingredients that is required in order to prepare this dish, and so on. Again, instruction कि भाई कैसे बनाना है, and so on. Okay. Now, generate a poem for sunny days. And it is generating what? A poem for you. So the thing is that it can do anything for you and almost everything except collecting the data. Okay. Even for the programmers, write a code, write a program. In C language to find, say, while doing a research. Again, remember, Google is what? It is simply giving what? A list of sources for you. It is not generating any kind of answer. It is not going to give any kind of answer. You need to identify the answer that you are looking for after asking a question to Google. While in case of ChatGPT, you are getting what? The answer directly to all the questions that you are asking. Okay. Now, we will back to our, again back over here and continue. I hope that there is no more doubt on practical session.
No, sir.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you very
sir.
much. Thank you. So now again, we will return back to our content. Okay. So we are discussed in depth about the practical session. Now we will discuss the features and tips. What are the features? We almost seen all the features. Let's see, discuss. Researcher can devote a less time in time-consuming literature review work. Okay, like I earlier told you, you can spend a little time on review of literature, and you will be able to spend much more time on doing actual work. Okay. It is helpful when creating a structure. It gives what? It gives the entire outline. क्योंकि हमारे सबसे बड़ा ये रहता है कि रिसर्च करते समय कि एग्जैक्टली करना क्या है. बहुत बार ये होता है कि हमको समझ में नहीं आता कि एग्जैक्टली कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें, क्या करें. ओके, सो हियर दिस टूल इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू लॉट. आपको पूरा एक बेसिक आउटलाइन आपके सामने में दे देगा. उसमें फिर आपको जो भी चेंजेस करना है वो चेंजेस करते बैठो, नो इशू. बट एटलीस्ट यू विल गेट अ सर्टेन आइडिया कि एग्जैक्टली हमको करना क्या है. ओके, क्योंकि गूगल में हमको क्या मिल रहा है? फिर से लिस्ट ऑफ सोर्सेस मिल रहे हैं. फिर से हमको उसको पढ़ना पड़ेगा और फिर हमको कोई आउटलाइन नहीं मिल रहा वहां से. ओके, देन it is helpful in text generation, data analysis, language translation, question answering, and experimental design. But remember, it is what हमको आंसर तो मिल रहे हैं, बट मेक श्योर कि जो आंसर इसने आपको दिया है वो प्रॉपर है कि नहीं. इसका मतलब सिंपली क्रॉस चेक इट. जो भी आपको उसने सोर्सेज बताए हैं इन टेक्स्ट साइटेशन में, उसको एक बार जाके चेक कर लो कि वो आंसर जो उसने दिए है प्रॉपरली उसी सोर्स से है या नहीं है. ओके, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन कि भाई जो मैं इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ से कॉपी पेस्ट करूंगा चैट जीपीटी से, वो प्लैगराइज है क्या? एज ऑफ नाउ नो. आई एम सेइंग प्लैगरिज्म वाले टूल है वो भी अपडेट होते रहेंगे. वो भी कहीं कभी ना कभी चेक करेंगे कि ये जो आंसर ये कहाँ से आ रहा है. चैट जीपीटी से कहीं, चैट जीपीटी से तो नहीं आ रहा है. ऐसा हो सकता है आगे चल के, लेकिन एज ऑफ नाउ जो भी आपको चैट जीपीटी से मिल रहा है वो प्लैगरिज्म में 0% है. मतलब कुछ भी आपको पूरे के पूरे कंटेंट जो है आपके 100% यूनिक कंटेंट दिखाएगा आपको इफ यू आर गोइंग टू कॉपी पेस्ट ऑल द मटेरियल. ओके, देन इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट, चैटजीपीटी हमको आंसर तो दे रहा है लेकिन हम कहीं कॉपीराइट का उल्लंघन तो नहीं कर रहे. दैट वी डोंट नो. इसलिए क्रॉस चेकिंग जरूरी है. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस पार्ट, बिकॉज ChatGPT इज नॉट गिविंग कि आंसर जो आ रहे हैं एग्जैक्टली इंटेक्स साइटेशन तो दे रहा है, लेकिन वो सही में उसी सोर्स से है कि नहीं हमको नहीं मालूम. हमको उसके लिए क्रॉस चेक करना जरूरी है. और जो हम मटेरियल डाउनलोड कर रहे हैं वो कहीं कॉपीराइट में तो नहीं आ रहा, ये भी हमको चेक करने की जरूरत है. नाउ सम ऑफ द टिप्स फॉर यू. क्वेश्चन जो भी है आपके बिल्कुल प्रॉपरली पूछो, उसमें कोई एम्बिग्यूटी नहीं रहनी चाहिए क्वेश्चन पूछते समय, इन ऑर्डर टू गेट अ प्रॉपर आंसर फॉर यू. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन शुड बी रिलेवेंट टू द अर्लियर आंसर. ऑब्वियसली जो भी आपका क्वेश्चन है अर्लियर आंसर रहना चाहिए. ऑलवेज चेक द फैक्ट, डबल क्रॉस चेक. ओके, एंड रिमेंबर मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट, ChatGPT is what? It's a trained model, and you may get certain bias and bias answer. Okay, and last important, you are expert. ChatGPT is simply a what? Tool. It is not a expert. Remember, you are a expert, not ChatGPT. Now, what are the alternatives to the ChatGPT? ChatGPT एक ही टूल है क्या जो हमको रिसर्च में काम में आने वाला है? इस तरह के हम जो हमको आंसर मिल रहा है ऑटोमेटिकली, वो खाली ChatGPT देता है क्या? नो. इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे टूल्स है जिसमें हम डिस्कस करने वाले अभी SceSpace Copilot, जो आपका रिव्यू पेपर, आपका कोई खुद का पेपर, अगर आपके खुद के पेपर में हमको ये मालूम करना है कि इसमें क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है, व्हाट आर द प्रोज एंड कॉन्स इन माय ओन पेपर, हाउ आई एम एबल टू टेक विदाउट टेकिंग द हेल्प ऑफ योर रिव्यूअर, you will be able to identify yourself what are the pros and cons of in your own paper. Apart from that, there are other tools are also there, and personally I use this Perplexity rather than ChatGPT. Okay, I prefer this tools because इसके आंसर जो है पूरे citation के साथ आपको बताता है. So now we are moving towards what a SceSpace Copilot. इसके पहले अगर आपके कोई डाउट होंगे तो मुझे पूछ लो प्लीज, जो भी डाउट होंगे. उसके अलावा मैं आप और एक क्वेश्चन दे रहा हूं यहाँ पे, ChatGPT को देखते हैं. हमको क्या देना है लास्ट में? हमको देना है सिनॉप्सिस का वाइवा अगर देना है तो उसके लिए हम क्या प्रिपेयर करें, उसकी हमारी स्लाइड पीपीटी कैसे देनी चाहिए, वो हमको हेल्प करेगा क्या ChatGPT? यस, इट विल हेल्प यू फॉर दैट पर्पज ऑल्सो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये टॉपिक ले लेते हैं हम फिर से. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन क्या दिया हमने? क्रिएट अ डिटेल आउटलाइन विद अ बुलेट ऑन द टॉपिक. टॉपिक का नाम हमने दे दिया एंड दैट्स ऑल. पहला पॉइंट हमारा क्या रहेगा? पहला स्लाइड इंट्रोडक्शन के ऊपर रहेगा, जिसमें हमको जो भी देना है, मतलब पूरा हमको आउटलाइन दे रहा है वो एग्जैक्टली, बस रिमेंबर. ठीक है, इसके हिसाब से आप क्या कर सकते हैं? स्लाइड बना लो एंड स्टार्ट. क्लियर? मतलब आपके स्लाइड में इतने सारे पॉइंट्स आने चाहिए. So you can also ask that question to your ChatGPT. Create a detailed outline with a bullet on the topics. Okay, these are what outline with a जो टॉपिक उसके अंदर हमको जो भी टॉपिक पे हमको डिस्कस करना है वो पॉइंट हम क्या देंगे यहाँ पे बुलेट फॉर्म में वो हमको दे रहा है. तो ये भी हमको ChatGPT बना के दे रहा है. उसके अलावा भी ऐसे भी टूल्स है जो हमको यहाँ पे बताया उसको ऑटोमेटिकली पावर पॉइंट में कन्वर्ट करके देगा. ओके, सो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट पार्ट राइट नाउ, बट वी हैव ए टूल्स which will automatically convert this answer into a corresponding PowerPoint automatically without कुछ भी लिखे बगैर. Okay, for that purpose we also have a various tools. So I hope that no more doubts over here, so we can concentrate on our other topic. That is, today's topic is what? Reviewing your paper. Okay, reviewing your paper using a SceSpace. Before that, these are some of the references that you may follow for PhD coursework specifically, and this book has been written as per the UGC syllabus entirely. Okay, सिलेबस के हिसाब से लिखा गया है. तो मैं आपके साथ पूरी जो मेरी पीपीटी है वो आपके साथ शेयर करने वाला हूँ. नथिंग टू वरी, विद द ऑर्गेनाइजर आई विल शेयर माय पीपीटी एंड दे मे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट विथ यू. एंड दीस आर सम ऑफ द अदर रेफरेंसेस. नाउ इट्स टाइम टू स्टार्ट विथ व्हाट यू से दैट SceSpace Pilot. उसके अलावा उसके अलावा और एक चीज जो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा, वी आर ऑल्सो डीलिंग विद अ प्लेगरिज्म चेकिंग सर्विसेज एंड वन ऑफ माय कलीग help you in while creating what interactive presentations. Okay, so I'm going to share my YouTube channels with you where ये जो अभी मैंने आपके साथ जो डिस्कशन किया है वो सब आपको मेरे YouTube चैनल पे भी आपको मिल जाएगा। अगर आपको कभी भी कोई डाउट आया तो वहां में आप देख सकते हो। Okay, so kindly subscribe it. Thank you, Uma madam. Thank you, Vanita madam. Plagiarize information or no while using this information in paper. Plagiarize the information or no while using this information. Vanita madam, क्वेश्चन थोड़ा अलग है। देखिए, प्लेगरिज्म तो आपको बिल्कुल नहीं बताएगा। प्लेगरिज्म जो आपको बताएगा क्या बताएगा, 0% बताएगा। प्लीज रिमेंबर, हम अभी और एक टूल पढ़ने जा रहे हैं कंप्लीटली। वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न वन मोर टॉपिक जहां पे हम क्या करेंगे, खुद का पेपर रिव्यू कैसे कर सकते हैं आप, हाउ यू विल बी एबल टू रिव्यू योर ओन पेपर। So there is no chances for plagiarism when you are going to work with what, this particular tools right now, as of now. Now we are moving towards our second part, that is SceSpace Pilot. Copilot SceSpace, इतना लिख लीजिए आप ब्राउजर पे। And now click on this. Sorry. ये सिंबल जो दिखता है ना, इसके ऊपर क्लिक करना है आपको। So this is what SceSpace Copilot, where you will be able to review your own paper. Where you will be able to review your own paper. Now how? Let's see. It is taking a time. Let me reload it. Just a wait. ओके, मीन द टाइम कुछ और हम एडिशनल जो देखते हैं, एक्सटेंशन देख लेते हैं हम इन द मीन टाइम। नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स अ वर्ड, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ड। Okay, we are going to generate a sample text using function say random. Now since I indeed a 4 paragraph, so I am specifying 4, so it will automatically generate a 4 paragraph for me. Okay, 4 paragraph आ गए यहाँ पे। Now क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि हम citation कैसे देंगे इसको, how to give the citation for all these things. Okay, so there are n number of tools are available for you for giving or generating the citation for you. Now how? The first one is, assume करो कि हमको कोई टॉपिक ढूंढना है और टॉपिक का नाम है व्हाट इज प्लेगरिज्म एंड citation. Plagiarism and citation is topic that I am looking for. इन द मीन टाइम आप में से लैपटॉप किसके पास है वो मुझे बता दीजिए चैट बॉक्स में प्लीज। जो लैपटॉप पे बैठा है वो कोई भी एक जन। नाउ क्लिक ऑन सपोज दिस इज वन पर्टिकुलर पेपर, ऑनलाइन पेपर चेकर, और मुझे इसका साइटेशन चाहिए, मुझे इसका साइटेशन चाहिए। तो यहां पे कुछ ऑथर का नाम दिया है कि चेक करो, ऑथर का नाम यस यहाँ पे दिया है डॉक्टर माइकल, ओके नाम दिया है। बहुत बार क्या होता है नाम नहीं दिया रहता है, और ये कौन से दिन वेबसाइट बनाएगी ये हमको मालूम है कि यहाँ पे अभी ये भी हमको पता नहीं चल रहा, ओके। So what is the solution for this? What is the solution for this? For that purpose, we have a n number of what? The extensions are available. Chrome extension, जिसको हम बोलते हैं Chrome extension. So what is Chrome extension? It is nothing but a small program. Extension is what? It is simply a small program. And जो भी extension आप add करते हो वो सब यहाँ पे दिखेंगे आपको। ये देखिए ये Chrome का extension है, यहाँ पे क्लिक कीजिए और यहाँ पे हम पहले क्लिक कर रहे हैं Cite This for me. Cite This for me. The moment you will click on this, ये कैसे ऐड करते हैं मैं आपको विद इन मोमेंट बताऊंगा। ये क्रोम यहाँ पे ऐड कैसे करते हैं विद इन मोमेंट आपको बताऊंगा। नाउ दिस इज व्हाट अ साइटेशन, इन विच फॉर्मेट, इन विच स्टाइल, हार्वर्ड। इफ यू नीड इन एपीएस, ये आपके सामने में एपी आ गया, इसको कॉपी कर लो और अपने वर्ड में जाके या फिर कोई भी वर्ड प्रोसेसिंग सॉफ्टवेयर में जाके क्या करेंगे आप उसको पेस्ट करेंगे, ओके। इफ इट इज एमएलए नो प्रॉब्लम, जो भी होगा। यहाँ पे आपके पास कितने स्टाइल्स है? देयर आर ओनली 4 स्टाइल यूजिंग व्हाट? साइट दिस फॉर मी क्रोम एक्सटेंशन। यूजिंग साइट दिस फॉर मी क्रोम एक्सटेंशन वी हैव ओनली 4। नाउ इसको ऐड कैसे करते हैं वो हम देख लेते हैं एक बार, ताकि आपको बाकी के समझ में आ जाएंगे कैसे किया हमने। फिलहाल मैं एक काम करता हूँ, साइट दिस फॉर मी को मैं यहाँ से रिमूव कर रहा हूँ। देखिए यहाँ पे मोर ऑप्शन आ रहा है, मोर ऑप्शन में जाएंगे, एंड पे आ गया, इसको क्लिक कर लो। के साथ इसको सिंपली कॉपी कर लो और अपने वर्ड प्रोसेसिंग सॉफ्टवेयर में जहां पे भी आपने इंफॉर्मेशन कुछ लिखा होगा वहां पे जाके क्या करो, इसको पेस्ट करो, दैट्स ऑल, सो सिंपल। सो इन दिस वे यू विल बी एबल टू जनरेट व्हाट? हेलो हेलो okay, so this is what, this is one more tool called as MyBib, through which you will be able to generate what? A citation for your work. Now these are not only tools, apart from that there are n number of tools are there. Now before that please any one of you जिनके पास लैपटॉप है वो मुझे प्लीज मेरे साथ डिस्कस कीजिए 1 मिनट के लिए। ऑर्गेनाइजर आर यू, है आप उसमें? ऑर्गेनाइजर आर यू इन लैपटॉप? आर यू वर्किंग विद द लैपटॉप? हेलो नेहा गुप्ता मैडम, कौन सा क्वेश्चन रिपीट करना है? ओके थैंक यू, आई विल रिपीट। इन द मेन टाइम आई विल रिक्वेस्ट द ऑर्गेनाइजर। ओके देखिए मैडम कुछ नहीं, जो भी आपका चैनल है उसको ओपन कीजिए, मतलब जो भी आपका यूट्यूब का है वहां पे सिंपली माईबिब में जाइए, मतलब क्रोम में जाइए और यहाँ पे सिंपली कीजिए जो भी आपका एक्सटेंशन है MyBib, सिंपली क्लिक किए तो अपने आप आपके पास क्या आ गया, ये साइटेशन आ गया, उसको कॉपी कर लीजिए और पेस्ट कर लीजिए, दैट्स ऑल। क्लियर? क्लियर मैडम? या मैडम?
हाँ जी सर, थैंक यू। यस सर।
चलो थैंक यू। नाउ प्लीज एनी वन ऑफ यू, अच्छा मैडम आप लोग कोई है लैपटॉप में, आप में से कोई है? मैं लाइव में आपके साथ मतलब एक क्रोम एक्सटेंशन आप कैसे ऐड कर सकते हैं मैं आपको बताऊंगा, मतलब आप करेंगे और मैं आपको यहाँ से बताऊंगा। एनी वन ऑफ यू? यस मैडम। ऑर्गेनाइजर, आर यू एनी वन ऑफ यू फॉर लैपटॉप?
यस सर।
मैडम तो आप अपना, मैं अभी स्क्रीन में स्टॉप कर रहा हूं और आप स्टार्ट करेंगे। मैंने स्टॉप किया और अभी आप स्टार्ट करेंगे। I will show you live.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do?
Simply share कीजिए स्क्रीन।
Just a second.
बहुत ही अच्छा टूल है ये, रिसर्च साइंस असिस्टेंट नाम का टूल है ये। रिसर्च साइंस असिस्टेंट नाम का एक टूल है, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स हमारे गाइड बोलते हैं कि भाई आप स्प्रिंगर जर्नल में से पेपर पढ़ो, रिसर्च गेट में से पढ़ो, यहाँ से पढ़ो, वहां से पढ़ो, लेकिन ये पेपर हमको मिलेंगे कहाँ से? ओके, तो वही हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। यस मैडम, एनी इश्यू? शेयर स्क्रीन, यस थैंक यू। ब्राउजर में जाइए, ब्राउजर, यस वहां पे लिखिए मैडम रिसर्च साइंस असिस्टेंट, रिसर्च साइंस असिस्टेंट, रिसर्च साइंस असिस्टेंट क्रोम एक्सटेंशन, असिस्टेंट क्रोम एक्सटेंशन। यस पहला ही आ गया, वो सिलेक्ट कर लीजिए क्रोम वाला। ओके एंटर, क्लिक कीजिए, गुड। ओके ऐड टू क्रोम बोल दीजिए। ऐड टू क्रोम, दैट्स गुड। जस्ट वेट, ऐड हो रहा है आपके इसमें। मैक्सिमाइज कर लीजिए स्क्रीन आपकी मैडम, स्क्रीन मैक्सिमाइज कर लो। ओके ऐड हो गया, देखिए वहां पे ऐड हो गया है ना, उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए अभी, जो येलो वाला आ रहा था ना, या फिर उसके बाजू में जो दिख रहा है क्रोम एक्सटेंशन जो ब्लैक वाला दिख रहा है उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। हाँ उसी के बाजू में, उसी के बाजू में, हाँ बस उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए, क्लिक कीजिए। यस क्लिक क्लिक, दैट्स गुड। ऐड नहीं हुआ मैडम, बाय बाय, क्यों मैडम? हेलो?
Yes, sir, it has been added, but it is not showing in the shared screen.
वहां पे देखिए बाजू में जो आइकॉन दिख रहा है ना क्रोम का, उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए ना।
So it has been added, but the thing is that while sharing the screen, the extension is not showing what it is displaying in our screen.
No, simply click it.
It is showing custom search key phrases. A yellow box has opened.
नहीं बाजू, एक मिनट सर, वो बाजू में जो दिख रहा है ना आपको क्रोम वाला, उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए ना, एक मिनट के लिए। बाजू में, हाँ बस बाजू में, हाँ वहां पे क्लिक कीजिए, वहां पे यस क्लिक कीजिए। वहां पे नहीं कर रहे आप क्लिक, यस वहीं पे क्लिक कीजिए, अपने आप पॉपअप खुलेगा ना, पॉपअप खुलना चाहिए वहां पे।
So pop-up has opened, but I think it is not visible on the shared screen.
ओके फिर से एक बार रिमूव करके फिर से एक बार ऐड कर लीजिए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। रिमूव कर दो यहाँ पे, ऐड टू क्रोम बोल लीजिए फिर से। Okay, now try it.
Maybe you have not shared the whole screen. Instead, you might have just shared the web browser.
आपने पूरा एंटायर स्क्रीन नहीं की है, स्क्रीन शेयरिंग में।
Yeah.
हेलो, आप फुल स्क्रीन शेयर कीजिए।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ वो आ गया, ठीक है, गुड। ओके नाउ ऑब्जर्व दैट, आप अपना टॉपिक लिख दीजिए मैडम, जो भी आपको ढूंढना है। अज्यूम दैट यू आर रिसर्च स्कॉलर, या फिर आप ऑलरेडी डॉक्टरेट हो, कोई बात नहीं है, आप अपना टॉपिक लिख दीजिए एंड जस्ट वेट, डोंट प्रेस एंटर की, जस्ट वेट। ओके, अब देखिए वहां पे 3 ऑप्शन आपके, जो टिक मार्क किया उसको हटा दीजिए, जो टिक मार्क वाले किए उसको हटा दो, जितने भी है, नीचे में भी है 2, नीचे में भी 2 है. Now, what is the meaning of this? Is that this science research assistant tool is going to help you in order to search a paper in a specific journal. Now, search, click on elsewhere. First row, second column, third column. First row, third column. Okay, that's good. Now, select books, Amazon. नीचे में. Now, yes. हमने कितने ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट किए? 2 ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट किए, तो आपके 2 टैब खुलेंगे. सर्च पे क्लिक कीजिए, अभी सर्च पे क्लिक कीजिए और आपके 2 टैब खुल गए हैं. एक है आपका एल्सवेयर, जहां पे आपके टॉपिक से रिलेटेड, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल बिहेवियर से रिलेटेड आपको जो भी है वो सब यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा. क्लियर? सेकंड वन अमेजॉन सिलेक्ट कीजिए, अमेजॉन वाला टैब, अमेजॉन वाला टैब. यस, गुड. देखिए यहाँ पे आपको अमेजॉन पे आपके जो भी बुक्स, मतलब आपने जो टॉपिक मेंशन किया उससे रिलेटेड आपको पूरे मिल जाएंगे. सो दिस टूल इज गोइंग टू हेल्प अ लॉट. This tool is going to help a lot to a researcher in order to find a specific paper on a particular topic, on a specific journal or related book or so on. फिर से एक बार दोनों क्लोज कर दीजिए, फिर से एक बार दोनों क्लोज कर दीजिए और फिर से वापस साइंस रिसर्च असिस्टेंट पे क्लिक कीजिए. हाँ, क्लिक कीजिए. नाउ फिर से प्रॉपरली दीजिए कोई अच्छा टॉपिक. ओके, कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन इन रिलायंस स्टोर. Okay, now elsewhere हटा दीजिए. Now we will try to search in say, कोई भी एक रहा है, देख लीजिए वहां पे क्या दिख रहा है. स्प्रिंजर दिख रहा है, स्प्रिंजर पे क्लिक कीजिए. ओके, नीचे में हम लेंगे गूगल स्कॉलर, IEEE ले लीजिए, IEEE 1, गूगल स्कॉलर IEEE 3. तो अभी हमारे कितने टैब खुलेंगे? 3 टैब खुलेंगे. नाउ क्लिक ऑन सर्च, क्लिक ऑन सर्च, तो हमारे 3 टैब खुलेंगे वहां पे. यस, क्लिक. सर्च पे क्लिक कीजिए ना. What happened?
Yes, sir, it is
Yes,
loading.
thank you. Okay. तो देखिए 3 टैब खुल गए हमारे. एक IEEE, सेकंड वन इज स्प्रिंजर एंड सो ऑन. देखिए स्प्रिंजर में वो आपको दिखा रहा है टॉपिक के नाम, कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन. एक मिनट मैडम, सेकंड वाला लीजिए, गूगल वाला. ये गूगल वाला देखिए, impact of service of quality on customer satisfaction and so on. It means you will be able to search in a specific journal and so on using this particular tool called as Research Science Assistant in order to search a specific journal or specific on a specific topics. जैसे हम गूगल में जाते हैं तो हमको बहुत सारे आंसर्स मिलते हैं. ओके, लेकिन यहाँ पे आप क्या करते हैं? स्पेसिफिक ढूंढ सकते हो. फिर से IEEE में जाइए मैडम. ओके, अगर हम बुक देते हैं तो हमको लिस्ट ऑफ बुक्स मिल जाएंगी. अगर हम बुक देंगे तो हमको क्या मिलेंगे? लिस्ट ऑफ बुक्स मिल जाएंगे. सो इन दिस वे यू विल बी एबल टू यूज विद दिस पर्टिकुलर टूल. तो मेरी बेसिक आइडिया ये आपके पीछे ये बताने के लिए कि क्रोम एक्सटेंशन ऐड कैसे करते हैं, आप प्रैक्टिकली समझ सके फॉर दैट पर्पज. नहीं तो आप बोलेंगे कि भाई सर तो अपने यहाँ पे कर ही रहे. ओके, नो डाउट मेरी इसमें तो ऑलरेडी है, लेकिन आपको प्रैक्टिकली समझ में आना चाहिए कि कैसे ऐड करते हैं, वो बताने के लिए, वो डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन बताने के लिए मैंने आपको ये बताया. थैंक यू मैडम. नाउ काइंडली स्टॉप द शेयरिंग.
Great, sir.
Stop the sharing. Okay, thank you. Now once again I will start mine. So we have discussed the 3 important tools so far. Cite This for me, then we have discussed about the MyBib, and finally we have discussed about the Science Research Assistant or Research Science Assistant tool. Apart from that, there are a number of tools are available. Let's see one by one. Now the next thing that we are going to discuss here is about a tool called as let's डायरेक्टली देखते हैं क्या है मेरे पास. यहाँ पे मैं आपके साथ शेयर करने चाहूंगा प्रिंट PDF. एक मिनट. TLDR नाम का आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. व्हाट इज TLDR? इट इज कॉल्ड टू लॉन्ग डिड नॉट रीड. टू लॉन्ग डिड नॉट रीड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं कोई टॉपिक सर्च कर रहा हूं. व्हाट इज साइटेशन अगेन? और आपके गाइड ने बताया कि भाई आप मिनिमम 5 से 6 रिव्यू पेपर पढ़ के आओ और फिर हम बाद में डिस्कशन करेंगे। ओके, तो 5 से 6 पेपर का आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, पूरा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, फिर वहां से आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, रिव्यू करना पड़ेगा एंड सो ऑन। इट विल टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम। सो इफ देयर इज एनी अल्टरनेटिव फॉर दिस, यस वी हैव कॉल्ड एज TLDR। तो कोई भी एक वेबसाइट आपने ओपन कर दीजिए और उसके बाद आप क्लिक करेंगे TLDR नाम के क्रोम एक्सटेंशन पे, TLDR। ओके, क्लिक कर दो और ये अपने आप मिनिमम 4 से 5 इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट जो भी होंगे उस पूरे वेब आर्टिकल में वो आपको पूरा बता देगा। 4 से 5 इंपॉर्टेंट जो भी पॉइंट होंगे वो आपके सामने में आ जाएंगे। टेकिंग अ टाइम। ओके, कभी कभी साइन अप के लिए पूछ लेता है वो आपको, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। तब तक हम गूगल स्कॉलर में ओपन करके रखता हूँ अगले के लिए। अगला एक एग्जांपल मैं आपको साथ जो करने जा रहा हूँ उसके लिए। Okay, now let's try TLDR. Just a moment. Google Scholar में गए हम। What is citation? ओके, ये आ गया आपका यहाँ पे ट्राई करते हैं एक बार। It is not giving the answer. Okay, no issue. It is not working. Let me remove it and once again add it. No issue. Let me remove it and once again I will add it. Remove. TLDR extension. Kindly mute, please. Okay, it has been added. Okay, it has been added now. Now try it. Okay, no problem. Sometimes it happens, no issue. In the meantime, we will discuss one more tool. Print-friendly and PDF. Print-friendly and PDF. This is our beautiful tool that will automatically convert your website content into a PDF format. that will automatically convert your website content into what? A PDF format called as print friendly and PDF. Now, what is the advantage of this? It will automatically remove all the advertisement that is appearing on your website. जितने भी आपके वेबसाइट में जो भी होंगे एडवर्टाइज वगैरह वो सब आपको क्या करेगा, निकाल के देगा. और फिर नॉट ओनली दैट, अगर आपको लगा एक आधा टॉपिक नहीं चाहिए तो भी आप क्या कर सकते हैं, यहाँ से रिमूव कर सकते हो बिफोर टेकिंग द प्रिंट आउट. ओके, you will be able to convert into the PDF. You will be also able to take the printout, and you will be also able to take what? A mail of your entire website. Okay, this is one more good tool that you can use called as Print Friendly and PDF. Remember the name, Print Friendly and PDF. Then we have a tool called as Wikiwand. Let us discuss about Wikipedia. As all of you are, ऐसा शायद ही कोई रिसर्च स्कॉलर होगा जो कभी विकिपीडिया पे नहीं गया होगा. Now the content that appear on the Wikipedia doesn't look good. Okay, it looks very odd. So if there is any other way or alternative way to display the same content, okay, now say I am looking for the topic, say principles of management. नहीं मिला. Okay. Financial accounting. Okay, let's talk. General topic ले लेंगे हम. On Wikipedia. Okay. Now observe that मैंने sorting लिखा, लेकिन ये convert क्या में हो गया? Automatically Wikiwand में हो गया. It is automatically converted into a Wikiwand. Why so? Because I am using a tool called as Chrome called as Wikiwand. Originally कैसा है ये content? देखो originally आपको कैसे दिखने वाले हैं. ये इस तरह से है, लेकिन original content इसने क्या किया? Table of content automatically बना लिया in Wikiwand. Original content is look like this. Read on Wikipedia. The original contents are like this. When you are searching on a Wikipedia, you will get your content like this. Okay, but when you are going to search it on using a tool called as Wikiwand, you will get a screen something like this. And what is the advantage of this is that you will be able to share this information. That is the first part. Second part is that you will be able to convert the same content in a different languages. Almost 15 languages have been given here. So you can also convert the content into, say, Hindi, taking a time. Okay. Not working. Okay. You'll be able to convert the font into a different styles. You'll be able to change the color, dark mode, bright mode. You'll be able to increase the font size. These are some of the other features that are available under the Wikiwand, and you will be also able to make the alignment and so on. Okay, but you should try with this language. It works. It works. No issue. So This tool is useful for only for what? Those people who are regularly following a Wikipedia. So rather than reading the dull content that appears on the Wikipedia, you can use a tool called as Wikiwand, which convert automatically into a beautiful content. It will automatically convert the Wikipedia into a beautiful content, and with the including what? A table of content, including the table of content. That is what that particular tool does. Okay. Now we will see whether that our Copilot is working or not. Before that, let me see whether we have covered all the extensions or not. Yes, Adin. We have discussed about TLDR, Print-Friendly and PDF, and Science Research Assistant. Then Cite This for me, we have seen. MyBib, okay. Wikiwand, we have seen. And Unpaywall. This is one more tool called as helpful to those research scholar. क्योंकि बहुत बार ये होता है कि हम किसी वेबसाइट पे जाते हैं या पेपर देखते हैं तो हमको पता नहीं चलता कि वो पेड वर्जन है कि नहीं है. तो ये कैसे मालूम कर सकते हैं हम? ओके, फॉर दैट पर्पस दिस टूल कॉल्ड एज अनपेवॉल इज गोइंग टू हेल्प. तो गूगल स्कॉलर में हम थे जब भी. ओके, मैं पैक करता हूं यहाँ पे गूगल स्कॉलर में. There are many tools are available for the research scholars. They need to simply search. Exactly requirement समझ जाओ और उसके हिसाब से आप क्या कर सकते हैं, उसको बता सकते हो. देखिए, ये देखिए ग्रीन सिंबल यहाँ पे आ गया. राइट साइड में देखिए ग्रीन सिंबल है. इसका मतलब क्या है कि आप इसको फ्रीली यूज कर सकते हो. आप इसको फ्रीली यूज कर सकते हो. तो ये सिंबल अपने आप अपीयर हो जाएगा जब भी आप ये एड ऑन कौन सा अनपेवॉल ऐड करेंगे. देखिए अनपेवॉल नाम का एक टूल है. ये ऑटोमेटिकली क्या करेगा, आपको ग्रीन सिंबल दिखेगा जब भी ये फ्री में होगा. तो अगर पेड होगा तो आपको ग्रे कलर में आएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं अगर ये ले लेता हूँ कोई, तो हमको पूरी ढूंढने की कहीं जरूरत नहीं है नीचे कि भाई कि पेड वर्जन का फ्री में कहीं दिख रहा है क्या ऑप्शन. डायरेक्टली आपको यहीं से मालूम हो जाएगा. इट इज टेकिंग अ टाइम. ओके, लेट्स सी. ये भी क्या है, ग्रीन कलर में. इसका मतलब हम इसको भी फ्रीली यूज कर सकते हैं. इस पेपर को डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं विदाउट वरिंग अबाउट एनीथिंग. लेट्स ट्राई समथिंग एल्स. This particular paper, is it free or no? No, it's what? It's showing a gray color. It means ये आपको restricted. देखिए यहाँ पे दिख रहा है restricted access. मतलब मुझे पूरा पढ़ने की कहीं जरूरत नहीं है. डायरेक्टली ये सिंबल देख के मैं समझ जाऊंगा कि इस वेबसाइट के कंटेंट मेरे को फ्रीली अवेलेबल है या नहीं है. अदरवाइज आपको ढूंढना पड़ेगा कि कहाँ लिखा है कुछ. ये सिंबल आपको बता देगा कि आप इसको फ्रीली यूज कर सकते हैं कि नहीं है. तो ये कहाँ किसकी वजह से आ रहा है आपको? अनपेवॉल. रिमेंबर दिस अनपेवॉल टूल इज गोइंग टू हेल्प अ लॉट in order to know whether the paper is accessible or not. Okay, so that is all about the Chrome extension for the researchers. Now we will discuss about this SceSpace Pilot, whether it is working or no. No. In the meantime, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. In the meantime, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Yes, any doubts in the meantime? Okay, madam, Anu madam, particular topic that you didn't understand or anything that I need to repeat because you are asking in English. So it might be possible that by mistake I have started in Hindi conversation. Sir, does these AI tools have a validity? These are not AI tools, madam. Cite This for me or MyBib, they are not AI tools. Okay. Thank you, madam. Anu, madam. Now, let me try once again. SceSpace Copilot. Yes. Login. In the meantime, specify it in a chat box. यस देखिए हमने क्या किया स्पेस पायलट किए और वहां पे हमको क्या करना है पेपर पे सिलेक्ट करना है नाउ सर्च द पेपर दैट यू आर लुकिंग फॉर एग्जांपल plagiarism and plagiarism using AI ऐसा कोई टूल्स है क्या ऐसे कोई पेपर्स है क्या इसके ऊपर चलो ढूंढते हैं okay it is showing you all the papers related to the topic called as plagiarism using AI let's see if there's any paper you can also have what the extension of this Chrome extension आप इसको ऐड कर सकते हो SceSpace का it is taking the time taking a lot of time okay so it found almost so many papers almost 8 lakhs or something like that okay so you can also filter this paper if you want only PDF file simply select the PDF or if you need under the open essays you can also specify what the open essays now see there are only 424 what you can say that the PDF files are there on topic called as plagiarism using the AI okay so now you can click on this जो भी टॉपिक आपको ढूंढना है उसको सिलेक्ट कर लो now assume this is nothing but your own paper assume this is nothing but your own paper okay this is a complete paper assume this is your own paper it has a complete theory part okay I will do one thing. I will upload another paper. Upload PDF. You can also upload your own PDF files. Okay, so these are some of the papers that I already uploaded in SceSpace. यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया, already ये papers upload करके रखे हैं. तो मैं यहाँ पे click कर रहा हूँ ये particular paper. Okay, the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the quality of educational process, a student survey. Okay, which is carried out in what? On Vasile University. Now, here on this particular paper, you will be able to ask almost how many questions? 12 questions over here, right from beginning. Explain the abstract of this paper in 2 lines. By default, you can ask almost 11 to 12 questions. So it will give the entire abstract within 2 lines. You will be able to copy and paste, no issue at all. Second question that you can ask, what are the contributions of this paper? Okay, I would like to know what is your contribution in India's paper, if there is any novelty or not. So simply click on this. तो आपको क्या करना है, आपका खुद का पेपर यहाँ पे अपलोड कर लीजिए और ये जितने भी क्वेश्चंस यहाँ पे आए वो पूरे पूछते चलो. Okay, so it is showing the main contribution of this paper is to evaluate the quality of educational process on online platform COVID-19. Okay, it means there is some new contribution is there. Then you can ask some other question. What are the practical implications of this paper? Simply upload your paper and ask the question, as many as questions that you will be able to ask. So it will give what the list of that. And similarly, you may ask the other questions that has been listed over there. These are what? Predefined questions. Please remember, these are the predefined questions. Now you can also ask other questions that is not listed over there. For example, within a moment, I will show you. So it is showing the practical implications of this particular research paper. Okay, पूरा detail में दिया है. Okay. So these are what? These are the certain predefined questions है जो आप अपने पेपर से related इसको पूछ सकते हैं कि what kind of data has been used in this paper, what is the result of this paper, what is the conclusion from this paper, what are the limitations of this paper. आपको एक बार limitations मिल गए तो आपको क्या बता सकते हैं कि इसमें और आप क्या ऐड कर सकते हैं वो भी आप बता सकेंगे. Okay, what are the future work suggested? इसमें कहीं इस पेपर में कहीं आपने फ्यूचर वर्क के लिए कुछ स्कोप छोड़ा है क्या? Okay, let's see. So it will show you the future scope. Yes, some of the points has been given. Conducting a similar survey in the future to evaluate the effectiveness and measurements taken by the university to improve the quality of online educational process. These are some of the points that has been highlighted for future scope. Okay. So remember, these are what? These are the certain predefined questions. How many questions? 11 questions are there that you can ask on your paper or someone else's paper. No issue. It is not necessarily your paper only. Okay. किसी और का पेपर आप देख रहे हैं और in order to find out the gap, you can use this particular tool. Now, what are the other questions that you can ask? Let's see. What are the gaps in this paper? Okay, it will show you all the gaps. What are the gaps in this paper? So it will list you. The paper has a certain limitation, including that it was not intended to an actual research carried out by the specialist in the field of education science. Okay. Now I can also ask, is it a work paper? Is it a worth paper to publish? Okay, let's see. As an AI language model, I cannot provide the personal opinion on whether a paper is worth publish or not. However, the paper presents the result of a survey conducted on the quality of educational process on online platform. Okay, it is giving what a certain rough ideas. Okay, ultimately the decision of whether to publish a paper or not is up to the dissertation of the journal or editorial board. Now, what are the pros of this paper? List the pros of this paper. These are some of the other questions that you can ask apart from the 11 question. That is the advantage of this paper. Similarly, you can also ask the cons of this particular paper and so on. See, it provides the insight into the quality of educational process on online platform during the COVID-19 pandemic. That is the first point. It highlights the challenges and opportunities in online education. This is the second advantage. It presents the result of the survey conducted on the student perception on the online educational process and so on. Okay. The thing is that it is giving a list of all. Now, what is the most important part? Okay. What is the most important part? No doubt in this way, you will be able to ask hundreds of questions. But the most beautiful feature of this tool is what? Explain math and table. Explain the math and table. How it works. Let's see. Assume that on your paper have a certain table. For example, this is one table and I would like to elaborate this table. Okay, what this table is indicating. So for that purpose, I can use this particular tool called as explain math and table. So simply click on this. Now select the table. Okay, and now see how it works. It will elaborate the entire table. क्योंकि बहुत बार ये होता है कि whenever you are conducting certain what data collection data के ऊपर जब आप सर्वे करते हैं तो most of the time it is necessary that you need to elaborate the table. Okay, you are creating the table using what? Excel or other SPSS tool. So here you will be able to explain. Now see the highlighted text present in the table 2, which shows the affiliations of the responses in the survey. The table has 7 columns. Okay, then 7 columns representing the faculties and academic year of the student. The first column is the list of faculties. Okay, that is FE and FPSC and so on. Okay, so observe that it is elaborating this entire table. Not only that, assume that you have a certain graph and you would like to elaborate it. So again, it is very much possible using the same concept. Using the same concept, click on explain math and table and now select your diagram or chart. Okay, that's all. Okay, let me try once again. Explain math and table. Now select let me refresh it. बहुत सारे साइट खुले अपने यहाँ पे. So I will take another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Explain math and table. Now select the chart or graph. Okay, now see. It is going to elaborate this entire your graph. क्योंकि बहुत बार मुश्किल हो जाता है कि भाई क्या लिखे उसमें हम, है ना? So see, इतना बड़ा आंसर. The highlighted text represent the set of definitions of a different levels of agreement and disagreement on a given statement, which is referred as question number 1 and so on. See, this is your question number 1. Okay, to a very large extent. और फिर पूरा explain करके आपको बता रहा है ये. So that is what the beauty of this particular tool called as SceSpace, where you will be able to review your own paper. Simply upload your paper. Okay, simply upload your paper, and all those paper will be comes under this My Library. फिर से एक बार देख लो कहाँ से आ रहा है ऊपर. My Library में जाएंगे हम. यहाँ पे आप क्या कर सकते हैं, अपलोड कर सकते हैं अपना पेपर जो भी होगा. यहाँ पे सिंपली क्लिक कीजिए और फिर ब्राउज कीजिए और जो भी आपका जहाँ कहीं पे भी पेपर होगा उसको सिलेक्ट कीजिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम सिलेक्टिंग दिस वन पेपर. अगर ऑलरेडी होगा तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, अपलोड. Impact of social networking science on studies. So in this way, you will be able to upload your paper and now review your paper. Taking the time. In the meantime, kindly post all your questions in the chat box so that I am able to give the answers of all of them one by one. ओके, ये आ गया यहाँ पे आपका पेपर. सिंपली इसके ऊपर डबल क्लिक कीजिए. ओके, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा और फिर यहाँ पे आप इस पेपर से रिलेटेड कितने क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं आप? प्री डिफाइंड 11 क्वेश्चन. यू कैन आस्क 11 प्री डिफाइंड क्वेश्चन. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू कैन आस्क एज मेनी एज योर ओन क्वेश्चन. ओके, एंड इफ देयर आर सर्टेन tables are available or if there is a chart, you can also explain those charts and table by means of this tool called as explain math and table. ओके, तो यहाँ पे कोई टेबल्स नहीं है तो नो इश्यू एट ऑल. ओके, देखिए यहाँ पे एक है, चलो हम इसको करते हैं. And it will help you to generate what? A elaborative text for that particular table. It will generate the elaborative text for that particular table. Okay, observe that. Such a आप इसको यहाँ से कॉपी पेस्ट कर सकते हैं and paste it in your Word file. No issue at all. Okay. So इस तरह से आप you will be able to work on this particular tool. So that is what all about from my side. Please provide the recording of the session. Okay, that is a job of the organizer. Okay, I'm going to share all these things, nothing to worry. Just don't worry, I'm going to share all my PPTs and including the Google, that slide details. Okay, that Chrome extension, all this Chrome extension, I'm going to share with you. Don't worry about that. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please. Any questions?
Sir, when we are using this ChatGPT, how are we going to show this validity and reliability?
Now, only thing is that, madam, regarding the ChatGPT, that I would like to give one small answer. Okay, reliability, of course, you need to cross check. That is the first thing. Okay, and whenever it is giving the answer pattern is what? Something like it is very much familiar. You will see almost the answer is, जो भी इसके आंसर जो आ रहे हैं ना, you will find ये आंसर जो आ रहे हैं वो ChatGPT से आ रहे हैं, आपको इजीली मालूम हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स सी. जनरली इसके आंसर जो रहते हैं, जो पैराग्राफ रहता है ना, इट इज ऑलवेज कंक्लूड आफ्टर गिविंग द आंसर, इट ऑलवेज कंक्लूड. सो डोंट कॉपी दिस पार्ट, डोंट कॉपी दिस पार्ट. ओके, इवन एट द बिगनिंग, जो बिगनिंग वाला पार्ट है उसको भी कॉपी मत करो. बिगनिंग वाला पार्ट है उसको भी कॉपी मत करो. एंडिंग वाला जो पार्ट आ रहा है उसको, बिकॉज इट इज कंक्लूडिंग ईच एंड एवरी आंसर. At the beginning, it is giving the summarization. At the beginning, it is giving the summarization, and at the end, it is doing what? It is simply concluding entire part. So remove this part and now use this part, middle part. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. The pattern is somewhat common. थोड़ा सा अगर आप उसके ऊपर वर्क करेंगे ना तो आपको मालूम हो जाएगा.
Participants have
Any more questions?
Other participants who has question, please unmute yourself. You can directly ask the questions.
Yes, directly, no issue at all. या तो सब कुछ समझ गया या फिर कुछ नहीं समझा. Either way.
सर बहुत कुछ समझ में आया.
चलो, thank you. You need to do little bit practice. So science research assistant tool, especially I am going.
For their presence and contribution in the event. As no program can be successful with a single person, I extend my vote of thanks to our entire RGCMS family. Without their support, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you everyone once again for making this event a great success.
Thank you.
The feedback link is provided in the chat window. All the participants are requested to kindly